Yo, let me tell you something. If you ever want to piss off a New Yorker, start talking about Air Force Ones and Timberlands. Yo, I did a video, and I forgot the name of it. You know, this is gonna be on the old channel, Langston 2092, so you can scroll down. It's been probably about 2-3 months, so it's not gonna be hard to find. You know, I did a video talking about Timberlands and Air Force Ones, and I did another video talking about Jordans. And I was, you know, basically breaking down how uncomfortable of a shoe that they are. You know, the Air Force Ones, they feel like Frankenstein shoes. Timberlands, you have to put a bunch of those soles, those foams inside of the Timberland shoe in order for them to be comfortable. I've heard that Jordan sneakers is all about fashion. It's not about it being a comfortable shoe. I forgot, this guy named a couple of Jordans that were comfortable, but for the most part, he said the rest of them are horrible. Like, they really hurt your feet. And at the end of the day, the only thing that I was saying is that, why would you wear a shoe? Just so it can look good on your feet, but your feet are uncomfortable. I just didn't understand that. I just didn't get that. But then again, I get it. I understand it. I understand that wearing Timberlands and wearing Air Force Ones and wearing Jordans is a worldwide thing. But it is I don't know, it's the Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ to New Yorkers. So I'm pretty much a hybrid. I've lived in New York. I know the feeling of you know, being a child. I know the feeling of spending summers there. I know the feeling of when Biggie Small CD came out, Nas CD came out, first Nas and Biggie CD came out, Wu-Tang came out. I got stories of me being on Jamaica Avenue, the Coliseum, taking pictures at Gertz Mall. I mean, I have memories. But for the most part, I didn't live all my life in New York. But I'm glad that I didn't live all my life in New York, because it has given me a thought process where I know that there are other places to live, and that everybody has their own culture and their own vibe, and that New York is not the end all. That just because New York says that this is what it is, you don't have to necessarily follow that. And as an adult, as I got older, I started to just look at New Yorkers and was like, yo, I'm from New York. I love New York like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, New Yorkers are when it comes to like being arrogant and egotistical, New Yorkers are some of the worst people. Like, they think that whatever they do is the shit. That plain and simple. And this is the reason why, as of recently, it has changed, because this generation, they not about that. And the reason why they not about that is because the South is running it. But prior to that generation, the millennials, prior to that generation, the New Yorkers used to look down on the South. They used to think that that Southerners was slow, and that it wasn't nothing to do in the South. And it just bugs me out, because to a certain extent, it's still somewhat like that. To a certain extent. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, I'll give you an example. My father had actually came and got my children for the summer about a year or two ago, right? And they spent the summers up there, right? The summer up there, right? And we bought, you know, the mother of my children and we bought our children some Vibrams. Now I don't know if y'all know what Vibrams are. Vibrams are the 5-finger toe shoes. They're up there. They can be really expensive. You know, I got a few, you know, and plus I have some Fair Shikis, which is, you know, they made by the same company. Those shoes are like $120. They can get high as the Jordans. Matter of fact, Rihanna, they came out with, Balenciagos came out, and they worked together. Balenciagos and Vibrams came together and came out with this 5-toe boot that Rihanna is wearing right now. So they can get pricey, right? So my father comes and get them, right? takes him up to New York. First thing he says is, oh, you can't wear those in New York. We gotta go get you some sneakers. So he goes and gets her some thick sole Puma sneakers that my step-niece picked out. And my daughter brings them back, and I'm like, you wore those? We have Vivums for you to wear, and they're very comfortable. Very comfortable. Like, Vivums are so comfortable, it's to the point where you don't even know that you have them on. That's how comfortable they are. But this is the ignorance and arrogance that I'm talking about. So it's like, oh yeah, you down south, this is how you do da-da-da, but we do things like this up here. Which makes no sense to me. That's the reason why, like, I had to attack New York style. I had to attack New York fashion. Like, why are you all walking around as if you work for construction? I used to do it. And I had several pairs of Timbs. Until one day I woke up and I'm like, hold on, should I have a hard hat on and a reflective vest with these Timbs? Like, if I'm not working for construction, why am I wearing this? These shoes are mad uncomfortable. And it bugs me out. All throughout the comment section, I'm getting bashed by New Yorkers. Oh, you wearing sandals, you wearing flip-flops, you gay, you this, da-da-da-da-da. Well, let me ask you this question, since I'm gay, right? No offense to the LGBT community and specific gay people. Let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, that you calling me gay and I'm gay, right? Some of y'all been to jail. And that's the first thing that they give you all. Sandals. So some of y'all been to jail, and some of you all have bragged about being in jail. Like, you can look at my criminal background. I've been I'm an OG. How many years you been? 10 years. So you've been wearing sandals for 10 years, and you gonna get out of jail and chastise me? You've been wearing orange sandals and orange socks for 10, 15, 20 years, but all of a sudden you're gonna get on my video talking about how I'm gay. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But that's the type of arrogance and ignorance that New Yorkers have. All I was trying to do was help you. You know those sneakers are uncomfortable, man. Come on, I owned a pair of Air Force Ones, and they were mad uncomfortable. I gave them away. I said, I'm not wearing those Frankenstein shoes. That's not gonna happen. For no one. You going out buying these Jordans. Jordan don't care about black people. You millennials, y'all are young, so y'all don't know about these stories in New York where they were robbing dudes. They were like, yo, run your shit. And they were robbing, they were taking the Jordans off their feet. You don't know anything about that. You don't know about the pizza man in Rosedale got robbed, stuck up, and got shot for his Jordans in Jamaica, New York. Come on, man. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Like, yo, seriously, millennials, I'm glad that I don't like the tight pants and all the rest of that, and I don't like the high-end, expensive stuff, but why are you spending all your money? And that's another thing about New York. New Yorkers spend all their money on fashion. I knew a dude that had just about every Arrogance jacket that you can imagine, but don't have no business. Arrogance jackets was $500, $600, $700, $800 a jacket. But you don't, and you got all of these jackets, but you don't have one business that you own? My man, I don't get it. But what happens is, this is what happens. I'm a New Yorker. I don't care. You pull my card, I got pictures. I got pictures of when I was in school, when come on, I'll show you. PS119, PS208. I stayed in the Flatlands, 39 block place. My father's still in New York. My great uncle Emmanuel just died in Tompkins Projects. He died in the same apartment building that he's been living in for years. My grandfather died. What was the 163 Ocean Avenue, right across the street from Prospect Park. Come on, let's go. I know you. I know you. I remember when my stepsisters, I used to go back and forth getting bootleg movies, right? come down south and sell it, right? But I had to go up to New York to get it, right? Go up to New York, get the bootleg movies or whatever have you. I remember one day we went to the garment district, right? Me and one of my friends, right? I got this straw hat from the garment district, right? So, boom. Take the dollar van, you know, catch the E on down, take the dollar van, go straight down, Guy Brewer, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the name of the street because I know how y'all get and I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, I'll say 115, even though it wasn't 115. 115, get off of 115, walk up the street. My stepsister seeing me from a distance. They laugh, you know what I'm saying? I get up to them, I'm like, what's so funny? You like, yo, you country. Look at that country hat you got on. And I'm like, you dumbass, I got it from New York. But this is the type of arrogance and being egotistical that New Yorkers were at one point in time. I can't vouch for them. I can't vouch and say that they still have that state of mind in 2020. But the New Yorkers will come down from New York, right? We talking about dudes in the projects, working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. His girl is going to work and going to community college and got 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Yeah, they got a bunch of clothes that they can only wear on special occasions. And I'm giving it away. I don't care. You don't piss me off. You don't talk about my flip-flops and my sandals. Now I'm gonna get in you. You gonna get this work. Just about every New Yorker that I know, what is the vacation? Where's the vacation spot? Jamaica. So you get dolled up on these special occasions, you know what I'm saying? New York Fashion Week and all the rest of that stuff, but you busting your ass every day. Staying in an apartment building, paying $15.50, and I'm paying the same thing here. I got a front yard, backyard. 3 bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs, 2.5 baths, garage. I stay in a nice neighborhood. But you come down here, and the first thing that y'all do is look down on New York, on the Southerners, and the Southerners are sitting here and saying, wow, look at the New Yorkers, they doing A, B, and C. They got the fancy cars, they got the nice clothes and all the rest of that, not knowing that you busting your ass and you stay in the projects when you go back to New York. That whole lifestyle that you're selling to the Southerners when you come down here is a farce. That all those Instagram pictures are just caught in the moment. That you don't do that every day, let alone every week. And it bugs me out. Come on, New Yorkers, come on, let's fess up. Let's be real. I had to get away. I love New York, especially the summers. But I can honestly say it's a competition out there. And everybody trying to look their best for what? You can't look your best all the time. Your weave can't be right all the time. Them Timbs are gonna get stepped on one at a time. You can't shoot nobody off of the butter Timbs. You on the subway and it's crowded? That don't make sense. You got a dent in your armor and I called you out on it. The South is coming up. And this is the reason why, see, let me show you how I got love for you all still. This is the reason why I tell New Yorkers, migrate down here. This is a better standard of living, fresh, clean air. Well, for now, because they're building, like literally building buildings. And sooner than later, the South is gonna eventually look like up north. I mean, I can't stop it, you know. My Southern friends, they like, yo, stop making these videos telling New Yorkers to come down here, because we don't want them to mess it up. But it's already messed up. Word is on the street, yo, Charlotte is the next move. Word is on the street, yo, Jacksonville is the next move. Word is on the street, Orlando. Word is on the street, Richmond. Research Triangle Park, the RT, whatever that, RDU, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, that word on the street. So I slowly but surely see you all wising up and just getting rid of that ego and just accepting people for who and what they are, and not for what they have on, and not how much money they have in their pockets. I love you, New Yorkers. I don't know about you all loving me now. You know, but yeah, man. Give up them damn Jordans. Give up them Timbs. Them damn Air Force Ones. Them shit is horrible, yo. In the South, I really don't like the whole thing about people wearing, like, I think it's just oxymoron and contradicts itself. Why would you wear flip-flops or sandals and wear socks? But I do understand that most men got busted toes. Get you a female, get your wife, get your girl, get your sex partner, your side chick or whatever to start doing your feet. Then you don't have to worry about that type of stuff. Then you won't have to sit here and joke on me talking about, look at that dude, he wearing sandals. But you really want to wear sandals. The reason why you don't wear sandals, I'll say this. You wear sandals, but the reason why you wear sandals with socks on is because your feet are busted. That's just like a fat person picking on another fat person. That fat person wants to take the light off of that, off of him or her, and put it on that person. Nah, don't get mad. Don't get upset. Don't get upset because, you know, I'm comfortable. That's what it's all about in 2020, man. Being comfortable. We got the coronavirus going around. Donald Trump talking about China. It's China virus. We got the economy is falling. All of this stuff is the only thing that you're in control with right now is you. So make your whole body, your whole being comfortable. Let those toes breathe. It's getting cold, man. And I can tell you, in the South, we have, you know, moderate winters. I mean, it's October the 28th. I think it was 82 degrees. Last time I checked, the high in New York was like 62. And the low, like once it gets dark, it's like 48, 50. Don't want that. I don't want to be in that type of environment. I don't want to be, you know, it's January and it's snowing. I got to dig myself out. See, Southerners don't know nothing about that. They don't know those stories. I got stories like that. We stayed in, we had upstairs, downstairs. My stepfather at the time had to go upstairs, open the window up, jump down, and dig us out in order for us to open the front door because there was so much snow. Hey, man, it is what it is. My name is Lacy 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, definitely share this video. Later.